no more.
I want this ancient power as part of my collection.
Yes, that's it. Death sweeps in.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So this right here is going to be my build guide for Cold Occultist, a build that I've played for many leagues. I think it's a great league starter, at least for me it is, because I run logbooks as soon as I finish the campaign and I make a lot of currency doing that. This build right here is going to be just the live version. You can play this at league start. The Chaos Inoculation version is not included in the PoE because they did some changes to the endgame. And it's going to be a little bit different. I need to theory craft it some more before I post the PoE for that version. Now, in this PoE, you go here and you can see that says level 89. If you click, you can see that there are different trees. So this is how you level up. And this is basically level 89. The same goes for skills. If you go here, you can see that I have before the first lab. These are the skills that you're going to use before the first lab. The cold swap and whatever it says here, then basically level 89. This build and the items that I included in this PoE are, some of these items are a bit expensive. For example, Awakened Blasphemy level 5 is not needed to have Awakened Blasphemy level 5, but I would suggest you to get it if you find it on the trade website because it helps a lot. And also there's another gem, Enlighten level 3. And other than that, just normal 20 gems. Vortex and Creeping Frost, last league 21-20 were like 10 to 15 kills, which is not a lot considering just how good they are. This is a 6 link. Feel free to remove any of the gems here if you don't have a 6 link. So whatever sockets you have, just feel free to remove any of the gems from here. It's very important that the cold snap, if you have gloves like I have here, so these are some gloves with +1 to level of socketed AoE gems. Make sure that you socket your cold snap in the gloves. And pay attention, if you don't have evasion on your helmet, gloves, and boots, don't take this mastery. I will leave the PoE, you can check and you can look at it, but basically, I have a bunch of evasion, life regen, some armor, just some generic flasks, and there's this Watcher's Eye. I'm not sure how expensive it's going to be. You can just take it with 10% of his damage taken from hits as Cold Fire Lightning. It doesn't necessarily need to have the Vitality mod as well. In terms of Labyrinth, the way you progress it, this is going to be your first Ascendancy, the second, third and fourth. You're going to press lots of buttons and you're going to use Frost Bomb before you get gloves with the implicit of inflict exposure on hit. Anyway, this is the build. I don't recommend you to use it if you want to do bosses. I only use this for running logbooks and that's it. It can do bosses, but it's a little bit difficult. You can see here that I don't have a lot of resistances. And the reason for that is because the items that I put, they don't all have really good mods on them. I just put the mods that I think they are necessary. And I have this belt, Immortal Flesh, which gives me -20 to all elemental resistances. But in a League Star scenario, you would balance, you would have your resistances capped. And you can see that I have close to 1k life regen per second. Anyway, it's a good build for running logbooks, that's all I can say.